Welcome guys. So in this section we will follow 10 step-by-step instructions to run our first basic Selenium program from our machines. Okay, so that is the goal of this section, and along with some Java basics which required for Selenium. Okay, so by end of this section you should be able to run your Selenium basic program along with learning some Java basics. Okay, so step 1, Java installation. So you know that our course is completely on Selenium WebDriver based on Java. Okay, you know that Selenium can be written in multiple languages, but this course is completely on Java based Selenium automation. So for that you need to have Java as a prerequisite in your machine before you start writing any automation scripts. So first let's get the Java into our machines and take it from there. Okay, so go back to your browser and simply say Java JDK download. Okay, so this is the website which you need to navigate to download the Java, oracle.com. So if you go to that page, yeah, so here are the versions where you can download the Java. So right now there are two stable versions out there. So Java 9.0.4 and Java 8.162. Okay, you can download one of them. So I think both are stable and you can have anything, it's up to you. But my favorite one is this 8, because by the time I am making this video, Selenium is really stable with this Java version. So this is latestly released, so even this is little, though there are some hiccups here when you can get this version, because by the time you watch this video this will be the latest and updated one. Okay, so if you are not clear of which to download, just go to the resources of this lecture. I have clearly given the which version is stable and you can directly download it. Okay, so today this is 9.0.4. by the time you are watching, that could be any number. Okay, you just need not worry about the version specific. Just come to this website and whatever versions you see here, you can simply download them. Okay, but you need to download only JDK1. Okay, just do not touch this server JRE or a normal JRE. So go and download this JDK, and once you reach out here, based upon your operating system, you need to select that specific file. So if you are running on Linux, Mac, Windows, we are on Windows, right? So this video is made on Windows. If you are on Mac, you can download this link. If you are Windows, you can download this link. Okay, you need to first accept the license agreement and then you can simply download this .exe file. Okay, so I'll stop this because I'm already having this in my machine. Okay, so once you download this .exe, you select this. Once it is completed, so it will keep on installing some things in the background. You just click next, because the next button you will keep on getting once the installation is happening. After 1 or 2 minutes, the complete Java setup will be completed automatically. Okay, you just need to click on next buttons to continue the installation. There is nothing you need to do when you run this .exe file once download is complete. Okay, so once you click next, finally Java will be in your machine. So we need to check where exactly Java got stored in our machine, right? So to validate that if Java is present in our machine, you need to go to program files. So let me take there, and in your PC go to the C drive, and in C drive select program files. And if you see Java folder here, so that means Java is successfully configured in your machine. Okay, so there might be Java already present, just check before you download. Okay, the file should be in C program files. If you are running and if your machine is on 32-bit, you might see Java in this program files x86. but currently most of all our laptops are on 64-bit only. Okay, if you are not clear to know which bit your system is running, just right click on your PC. Basically you need to go to control panel. Okay, so this is control panel, and here you will see 64-bit operating system, right? So just go to control panel in your machine and see what is the operating system you have. 99% that would be 64-bit only. Okay, don't worry about that. So if that is the case, you will have Java installed in program files. You can open this and you will say something like this, JDK. Okay, so just concentrate on JDK because here you have downloaded JDK only, right? And we need that only. So once you get this, that means Java is installed. So let me go back to my Word document. Yeah, so we have completed our step 1 on fly. Okay, the next point is configuring Java path in system variables. This is very important to run your Selenium scripts. Okay, you need to set your Java path in your system variables. So what is this exactly? Okay, there are some system variables for every machine. So when you run any program, the program first talks to the system variables and see if that related software is present. Okay, now when you run your Selenium program, it runs on Java based, right? So it should find the Java software in your machine. So by default, Selenium will not have a knowledge to find where exactly Java is located in your machine. Okay, so it will directly come to your system variables, and here you have to provide where Java is located so that it will read the system variables, identify where Java is located, go to that specific path and execute Java exe files to run your Selenium tests. So that's the reason first you have to tell where it is present. So most of the time, people generally teach asking us to configure Java path without telling the importance of it. If you don't set, your scripts may fail. Okay, so setting that is very easy, and if first you need to take the Java home path. Where is your Java home? JDK, this is your folder, right? Go inside this folder and copy the path. Okay, this is your Java home directory. In this directory you have all the files related to your Java. So to set the system variables, now again go to the control panel by right clicking on your PC, and in control panel select advanced system settings. Okay, you need to select this. This will land you on system properties page. So here we are interested in environment variables, which is nothing but system variables as well. So select this environment variables, and here is where you have to give the path to your Java. Okay, you see that system variables. So you need to create new system variable and tell where Java is located. So you can click on new to create a new variable and say Java underscore home, and then carefully pass the path. This is your home path, right? Which we have taken from this one. Just go inside this, copy the path and place it here and click on OK. That's all. So this tells that Java is at this path. So once your Selenium test comes here, it will clearly identify. I already have in my machine, that's why I clicked cancel. You see that once you click on OK, you will see something like this. Now your system knows where this is. So apart from this, you have to place one more system variable, that is go to the bin directory. You see that in bin directory there are a lot of .exe files. So all these files needed by your Selenium test when it is running to execute one of it. Okay, just copy this bin path as well and come to your system variables, and here in your system variables you will find a variable called path. Yeah, this is the one. This will be already present in the system. Okay, don't worry about it. So select that and edit the path, because we need to add one more path here, which is path to Java bin directory. Okay, these all are existing paths in your machine. So select new so that one more column will be added, and here paste the Java path till bin variable, okay, slash bin, and click on OK. So I'm not doing this because I already have in my machine. I can show you Java slash bin. This should be somewhere on the top. I'm pretty sure on this. One second, I'll just get that for you. Yeah, so I have written like this, Java home slash bin, because for Java home I'm already writing, right? But don't worry, just give like this, that works. You can put simply like this and click on OK. Okay, so with that you are done. Click on OK. So these two environment variables or system variables which you need to set before you work on any Selenium or Java test in your machine. So click on OK and then just select OK. Right, let me go back to my Word document and see that we have successfully installed Java and configured Java in our system variables. Now let us check if our system is recognizing Java from system variables or not. For that there is a simple check. Go to your command prompt and give this command java-version, and when you select this you should get something like this, Java version and some details. If you see like this, that means you have successfully set Java path in your system variables. But if you see an error like Java is not recognized as internal or external command, some kind of error, that means there is something wrong in setting this Java path. Okay, this is a validation check to see if you have done right. Okay, Java space hyphen version. Just give this command and confirm that it's working. Alright, so that's pretty much about installation of Java in your machine. In next step, let's start with our IDE, which is nothing but Eclipse. Okay, thank you.